So as stated before by Christian, that many of the like dog bites and dogs attacking others were pit bulls. About 800,000 people that are bit by dogs need medical attention, and in 2017, there's only been recorded about 13 of those were pit bull bites. Although they were fatal, that doesn't account for the fact of the 800,000 other people that actually got bit by did not get bit by pit bulls, but still needed heavy medical attention. Also, a study done in Denver, Colorado, they implemented a breed-specific legislation, and in the next 4 days, it actually led to a rise in dog attacks but later on, after they implemented a breed-neutral regulation, like what Miguel was saying, 85% decrease in dog bites have happened. And also in Minneapolis, New York, and Baltimore, they have also seen drastic drops in the dog bites after passing a breed-neutral regulation instead of passing a breed-specific legislation. Also, with the pit bull terriers versus all the other dogs like Rottweilers, German Shepherds, Australian cattle dogs, German Shepherds are the top most dog to bite other people. They're at 63%, while American Pit Bull Terriers are at 33%. So they just don't, or German Shepherds bite dogs more often than Pit Bulls actually do. Also, with the dog attacks that was recorded, as Christian's example with the child being bit at the park from a dog, that dog was also unsupervised by the human, and it goes back to the owner being not there for the dog and not restraining the dog, instead just kind of let the dog go free off the leash and then attack someone. With a person there, that would not have happened. They would probably have been able to at least hold on to the dog or warn the people that there's a loose dog. Also, when the lady went to the animal hospitals generally do not do a DNA test on the dog, and then they end up not being able to, the breed identification isn't always very accurate, and if they do identify it, they kind of look at the dog and be like, oh, this is what the dog is, and if they do a DNA test, if the dominant breed in the dog is Dalmatian, it's just considered a terrier, which leads to the fact that the DNA testing actually doesn't actually classify dogs. It kind of just generalizes them into like one big bundle. So the data that they had about the pit bulls and stuff, they can't really be reputable because of the fact that the DNA test or whatever fact that the person was just saying, oh, it's a pit bull, can't really be for certain whether it was a pit bull or it wasn't.